From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie. This local and regional news update is brought to you by Northway Bank. Get big savings close to home with Northway Bank's Community Sense digital coupon book, filled with valuable money-saving coupons from hundreds of Northway Bank business customers. Visit northwaybank.com for more info. Northway Bank, with 17 locations throughout New Hampshire, the people you know, the bank you trust. Member FDIC, equal housing lender. A Manchester man tells WMUR he's sore but lucky to be alive after he was hit by lightning at a campground in Tamworth Sunday night. The station says Phil Deverdinis was one of two people hit by lightning at the Tamworth camping area on Depot Road. The victim tells WMUR he was at a picnic table shortly after 8 o'clock when, quote, an unbelievable bang and a flash of light came that caused him pain and burning in his legs. The station says a 14-year-old child was also hit by lightning and was taken to a hospital for observation before being released yesterday morning. WMUR says damage at the campground included a tree that was split in half by lightning. A 92-year-old former Marine known as the Peddling Professor has come up short in his bid to swim 2 miles across a New Hampshire lake. Harry Briggs was trying to swim across Little Squam Lake and raise money for the Plymouth State University women's tennis team, whose members cheered him on. He entered the water yesterday afternoon at a marina in Ashland and made it about two-thirds of the way to his destination of a restaurant in Holderness. Spokesman Mike Moffat says Briggs swam into a headwind and had to be treated for hypothermia. Briggs teaches in the winter in Leesville, Louisiana. He swum across Lake Erie and in shark-infested waters between Corsica and Sardinia. He says he's going to recharge his batteries after his Labor Day swim before he decides what to do next. The votes have yet to be counted, but Salem Republican Chuck Morris is believed to have enough support to be elected New Hampshire's next Senate president. Morris would replace Milford Republican Peter Bragdon, who's stepping down after critics complained his new job as executive director of the local government center was a conflict of interest. Bragdon will retain his Senate seat. The Senate meets this morning to vote for a president. Morris, who heads the Senate's Budget Committee, has the backing of Republican senators, which gives him enough votes regardless of Democratic support. Republicans have a 13-11 edge over Democrats in the Senate. The 52-year-old Morris is a nursery owner in his fourth term in the Senate. In Maine news, fishery officials are holding public hearings on proposed rules for the next scallop fishing season. For most of the state from New Hampshire to the Canadian line, the Department of Marine Resources is proposing a 70-day season with a daily catch limit from December 2nd into late March. A 44-day season is being proposed for the scallop-rich waters of Cobscook Bay along the Canadian border in far eastern Maine. The department holds public hearings today in Wiscasset, tomorrow in Machias, and Thursday in Ellsworth. In sports, the New Hampshire Fisher Cats finished their regular season last night in New York, downing the Binghamton Mets 8-1. The Portland Sea Dogs' final game of the season against the Trenton Thunder at Hadlock Field in Portland yesterday was rained out. And the Detroit Tigers shut out the Boston Red Sox 3-0 yesterday in a matchup of teams with the American League's best records. In the weather today, mostly cloudy, areas of fog this morning, a chance of showers and thunderstorms. Some thunderstorms may produce damaging winds, large hail, and heavy rainfall this afternoon. Highs in the mid-70s, light winds becoming southwest around 10 miles per hour. Partly cloudy tonight, a chance of showers and thunderstorms in the evening, patchy fog, lows in the lower 50s, west winds around 10. And partly sunny Wednesday, patchy fog in the morning, highs in the upper 70s. From the Northway Bank Online Newsroom, I'm Gare McKenzie.